It's week 3 of the NFL. And up next, we'll see Aaron Jones. He had a great week to build off of last time out, reaching triple digits and adding 2 touchdowns. It's the Commanders and the Jaguars, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
The calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, it's been... It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. The numbers for Jones last week, north of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. A play fake. Now Young. And that will be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
I still remember when he was drafted, there was a little bit of controversy about how high he was selected by the New York Giants. But his talents were revealed. He can make every throw in the book. Surprisingly good athlete. As long as he takes care of the football, doesn't turn it over, he can really make plays.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Throwing Jones. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
The Jaguars at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Now Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. On first down, this is McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Commanders is very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Jones throwing on first down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Quinnen Williams busting through to get him for a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Jones. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Will Anderson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. It's Young on first down. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. On play action, Young. That's complete downfield to James. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. You look at this Jaguar defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Now a first down carry by Jones. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Here we go now on 1st and goal. A carry here for the big tight end. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Albert Okwuegbunam. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And they had a long drive going last time, but it stalled out. But still, maybe something positive to carry forward from that last drive.
Well, a few different things that you carry forward. Number one, as you noted, they were moving it pretty well, so that gives them a lot of confidence. The second part is, keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest up a little bit. And last but not least, you've taken a good look at what you've done on offense, noted where the weaknesses are, and you know when you want to come back to them.
I like when you're organized with your points. Well
Point
done.
A, B, and C.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he's got room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Off play action. Jones. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Will Anderson. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Meanwhile, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Jags grab it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. 3rd and short yardage, Young. That is caught. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First catch there for OBJ, and that good for a 1st down. It's Young off play action. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with a football here to begin quarter number 2. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. As they've got it as we resume action. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. Young looks to throw on 1st down. James has got it, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing, Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
2nd down, Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
That throw by Young incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over.
They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Off the play fake, Jones. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 37.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone would come free.
Jones now on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Micah Parsons
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They try to get it all.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Micah Parsons.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this 1st half.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this 1st half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And the Commanders will take over, but backed up deep in their own territory. Here we go on the next drive for Washington.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 2nd down, Young. Got his man complete over the middle. It's James. That'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 1 now.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Young to throw it. This is caught by Evans. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first. Young to throw it. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Jacksonville set to go again offensively.
The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. In trouble, and he's taken down. Quinnen Williams. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
48 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the
and he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Khalil Mack. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Young now. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. The Jaguars getting set to go.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
The pass caught by Olave.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Jones on 1st and 10.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He's going to float this one deep right side, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year.
And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper.
There he goes, right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
76 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Here's Jones throwing on 1st down.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Back to throw. Jones. A short throw to Ingram.
And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
1st down, Young. And his throw here's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On second down, it's Jones.
And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on third down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Looking to throw. Jones.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return.
And they will take over first and 10.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
66 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Young on first down. And his throw is incomplete. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
That throw by Young incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Young. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle on that play by Quinnen Williams.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have a Jags first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. McCaffrey running up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Up the gut, McCaffrey. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. You mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Jones. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. A handoff, McCaffrey running right.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. Back now in Jacksonville. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Micah Parsons
Able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Jones got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Mecole Hardman.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Jaguars have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Now a 1st down throw for Young. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now here's Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And inside give to Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. On the counter, here's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Young will set to throw.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. In motion right is Evans.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Young. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They give it off here to the tight end. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And can they take advantage? Their defense got the 4th down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this 4th quarter deficit.
2nd down, another shot for Jones.
Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
A play fake. Now Young. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Young.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Young on 3rd down. And
that will be incomplete as well.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Jaguars offense ready to set up shop here again. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. So backed up closer to the danger zone here from the 2. This is 2nd and long. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And a nice pickup as this one gets them to the 10-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it. So with that knee, 3 weeks in the books, and they creep above 500 now at 2-1.
You know, I played with a guy once after taking a knee at the end of the game, and he came in and grabbed the equipment manager and said, make sure you watch that spot, special, because I just took a knee for a win. That tells you how much guys enjoy that, because getting a win, no one takes it for granted.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Jaguars, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Commanders, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.